master to be God. So these people had slipped down into Egypt, and they'd been there for about 300 years as we were entering the book of Exodus. And they're crying out to the Lord eventually, so he prepares a servant. And this servant's name is Moses. And so in Exodus, Moses is a key figure. You're going to read about him through the whole book. Unlike Exodus, when it talked about a lot of different people, in Exodus, you're going to see Moses throughout. In fact, this whole book covers about 1 year of time. It was about the year 1491 BC. The way I remember it is 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. That's 1492 AD. This is 1492 BC. All times measured by Christ. Whether you're before Christ or after Christ, your clock is based on that person because he's the real person. He's the reality. So we're way back in time, and it's time to get out of Egypt. But he has to raise up someone to help the people get out. So there is a birth of a dear, lovely boy named Moses, meaning drawn out. Why would his name be drawn out? Why would his mother, or why would his name be drawn out? Anybody have an idea?
He was drawn out of the water.
What?
Pharaoh's daughter found him. He was drawn out of the water.
Okay, you know the story. At that time, the Hebrew people were flourishing in Egypt. They were outnumbering the Egyptians. They were vigorous. They were strong. The Egyptians were worried, Pharaoh, that if we don't stop these people, if someone attacks us, they're going to join the attackers and swallow us up and we'll be gone. So we need to start wiping out the Hebrew boys. We're going to take them all out. So he talks to the midwives and said, midwives, when they start to have a baby, you catch that baby. If it's a baby boy, kill it. So the midwives wouldn't do that. So they went to Pharaoh and said, Pharaoh called them in, why aren't you doing that? Well, the Hebrew women, they're stronger. They're more vigorous. By the time we get there, the baby's already born. So Moses got to be born and his life not taken. How would you like, sisters, to have that kind of situation? You have a baby boy and someone there's going to kill it. Think you might have some feeling about that? Kill that baby boy? Well, so the mama takes the baby boy, loves that baby boy, makes a basket, floats him in the river. But bigger sister's there in the bulrushes hiding, watching that baby boy. And lo and behold, here comes Pharaoh's daughter down to bathe in the river with her maidens. And she spots the basket. And they bring the basket over to her. She opens up the top, and it's a beautiful baby boy. She says, a Hebrew baby. And then the daughter goes over there, the sister, and asks the daughter of Pharaoh, would you like me to go find a nurse for that boy? Yeah, I'll go find a nurse. Where does she think she goes? Where do you think she goes, Pauline? To Mama. What a story. Aren't you already just moved to tears that God needs a servant? They're out to kill him. And this story of this boy and he was crying, 3 months old in a basket to be just sailed down the river. God spares him in a miraculous way and takes him to the mom. The mom nurses him. He becomes part of Pharaoh's, the daughter adopts him as her child, names him Moses because I took him out of the bulrushes. And so this boy grows up a Hebrew, but he's in Egypt. And he's in Pharaoh's house. He's being trained by the top of Pharaoh's education.